Una welcome to another brand new season of the Fantasy Premier League podcast with the Republicans. My name now Olamide. How we be? I know say don't say we don't see us more. We don't gather here say okay, we won't talk about FPL. But again, say now because the season take break, but now season don't come back, so it's about time to get into jail for that another brand new season of FPL. And this time I don't do I'm alone. I deal with my guy where they make his first appearance. It's just a warm up. New acquisition, and as we go transfer, as other clubs they go transfer window, and so we say go transfer window. We don't come back with our marquee signing. No other person but D to the AYO. Dio, they are for now.
Yeah, I did alright, Baba. I did happy say I did this set. I joined the Republicans.
How you take survive? How you take survive this break? We don't get.
Baba, I'm not survival. Since when I don't arrange my, since when I don't arrange my FPL team. When they look forward to the next season. I'm not survival. I'm long.
I mean, when we first go on break, we didn't say no will come back. I feel like say long, but I feel like play, man. How many months don't pass now? We don't come back.
I remember when they announced the fixtures, say that the new season fixtures, it's long. But
now we don't turn days away before Premier League come back, and we're very, very excited. As they be now for fantasy Premier League with the Republicans. What they do? They say they give you one or two tips heading into the new week about waiting. How you go take set your team to make sure your team is set, and you get a bragging right at the end of the week. Say more. Now me Sabi setting. I'm the best manager for fantasy Premier League. And the best thing about Fantasy Premier League with the Republicans is they do them not just in Insta, they do them in pidgin English so that they break them down to you so you go feel understand. Now let's quickly move enter. Now lessons learned from last season or more. That waiting if you talk say that big lesson where you go actually apply this season to make sure say you don't do that mistake again.
I feel say number one mistake we always they do for you, especially me what I do last season. I say every new season if we don't get any big name signing where they perform for other leagues where they come Premier League, I go down jump go pick am. Meanwhile, now the one we don't did the season, we don't did the league before. Now you go see they give me those points.
Why they feel like saying Alan they talk about Alan and Nunez?
No more never starts with Alan and Nunez. Man, talk the one where they pay me.
Which one?
Our former Chelsea former number 9, Lukaku. Now he do me strong thing last season.
Kai, that Kaka.
You get, and the other one I say he gets some players where they know they pick for first half of the season. Now on top you, as you manage your team, you just know. Harry Kane, they get good season. But last season, first half of the season, Harry Kane no summer anybody better points.
Harry Kane off.
But that second one is summer person better points. So I feel say the redeem now say stick to the own players where you get for the season. That same player will give you points for last season. Stick with them. And notice some players where we say their level of consistency no be something where if you bank on.
More see wise words from Dio. Dio, good way to start. Move on, we'll quickly enter. Low budget players. So when FPL be announced their prices for this season, it become a lot of reactions, but many people they talk say the prices this season, some of them been very low and very, very considerate, getting. Now, for example, we get Mitrovic. Mitrovic now championship lord.
Very well.
But for Premier League now in the Wala Conde,
always the struggle.
He don't come back again. Now you know how they be. You go try, then go back championship again. Go pop. But this time he gets 6.5. Brennan Johnson for Fulham 6.0. Robert Sanchez. Very good option last season, 4.5. I did very surprised say they even keep that price at 4.5. But not too bad. But for the kind impact when we get last season,
he had a good last season.
Exactly.
Those saves, those clean sheets sometimes.
So for 4.5, a very good option to consider as a goalkeeper because majorly those goalkeepers they start from 5.0 and 5.5.
Although I know few saying a goalkeeper when me I go fit start. But a goalkeeper will have a keep from bench.
Yeah. Na good bench option. Then you get Martinelli for 6.0. This new Arsenal side we attended on assemble. Arsenal Gunners assemble. What do you think about Martinelli for 6.0?
Me, I deal with just stats alone. And I start that they use pick my own FPL. If you check Martinelli start last season, I know sure saying I start where you go and get this kind of 6. Where I go on summon my 6 million on top hand.
But you don't get Jesus, so
Jesus now a good option for those who want bank on them.
I know, but what are they talking about? Say if you look on their preseason game, Martinelli get one assist for Jesus, and it was a superb assist. I don't be like seeing on the look up more. They bend it. No, since Martinelli have bend it when they run. But they don't they raise it now. They look who they box, and you don't get better finisher. So you don't think say a better option coming from the left wing.
But the problem now, say FPL no be something where you go just do for 2 weeks. If I buy this one, keep on for 2 weeks, give me better points for 2 weeks. The third week, if I sell am, we go collect the points where you give me back. Now consistency at the top.
You get points for them. We'll move on. Ward Prowse, free kick master, 6.5 million. What do you think?
I feel say this Ward Prowse for 6.5 million now better option for anybody. We just say you don't pick better midfielders.
Yeah.
You won't just keep them for there. As per say, in the always they score all this them free kick, corner kick, all those things. It's Sabi Amwella. Now, person will say in a season, if he give you better points going forward.
Well, me I feel say for Ward Prowse, the best option I say once you pick him, just a pray say me they get plenty free kick and plenty corner. Cause they see corner closer, they see free kick closer.
Yeah, very well.
Straight big threat from set piece situations. Now the former Man United man,
big problem
Pereira 4.5 million for Fulham. You say you know if you touch him.
I'm no fit touch him.
Well. We don't know say this boy actually get talent, but he never we don't know. Now Brazilian, he they on, he they off. We never know. We got Jack Harrison leads for 6.0 million, 6.6 for 6 million. Tariq Lamptey, the former Chelsea boy, the Brighton speed star, right back, 4.5 million. I feel it's a good price. What do you think?
Now good price for a player like Tariq Lamptey. We be saying breakout season for Brighton, a spectacular one. Although we just today consider the injury. Injury na problem for Lamptey. So in as much as you could get Lamptey for that 4.5 with the money sweet, if he dey fit, he could give you your points. But if you know they fit, na big problem.
Hospital I know if he help you from hospital.
At
Straight
all.
to Johnny Otto of Wolves, and the last person, Nico Williams. New signing for Fulham. So, what do you think about these options generally? What do you think say? Now one or the two players that person will speak from these low budget players.
As you don't talk already from all these low budget, now just two players I get my eyes on for here. Now Ward Prowse and Robert Sanchez. They be players where I feel say, okay, those points they could give you. But don't blame me if I don't feel bank on Mitrovic. Mitrovic will be better option. But you know as they be in a championship lord, we don't do Premier League. So I'm not sure. Sanchez and Ward Prowse.
I agree, Sha, for 6.5, Mitrovic few days a little bit expensive. For 6 million, maybe I don't consider him because last thing will give you at least 10 goals, bad as the bad. One day go just come, he go get 2 goals, another day go come, he go get 1 goal, and so but he go far, you get, and because they just come for relegation, actually struggling team. So more will know which player you go pick from this low budget option. Make sure you put down for the comments. Now we'll move on quick. We'll move on. Most selected players, and the players where people say more. They won't die for their matter. These people, they get a customer that they see. People won't die for their matter.
Number one, get one name. We know they number one. Why they shock? But continue.
Number one for there now, Jesus. Arsenal. Always they don't play the song again. You know our season. You know what they always
they pay me about this matter and say, I know say no be Jesus as in Jesus, but you know go goody by the talk. Say, she God don't punish Jesus. If you don't give me that better point, why they talk? Because you know that the mistake I tell you say I make last season, now be this too. I feel say people don't they try that mistake again.
But this one different because this one they come from the same league and you don't get that experience from playing the Premier League. So Premier League will be new terrain to you get. And you can't even get better preseason. And I feel even because of the kind good preseason way you get, people look say more.
But sure you don't forget, say we they talk about the same Jesus. So we say break into the Man City team. That's number one. Number two, we they talk about player where we say consistency now the key to your FPL. Those 3 points, 6 points, double points where they get, that's those 20 points where they get for 1 week. He no go sweet if you no go give you that same point the following week.
So you believe say?
I believe say is just a wave. That consistency, I don't feel see from Jesus because of the old Arsenal team as it takes.
So 5 weeks from now, if we look back, sure you think say people go say, okay, it was the right decision picking Jesus at the beginning of the season?
I'm not sure. 5 weeks is too far to actually now.
My people wait till I think, and I agree with that, or when I believe say Jesus go be mad bargain. No. Second person for here now, Salah with 13 million. Everybody boyfriend, everybody husband, everybody wife. He there for everybody. He belongs to everybody. But this time, 13 million, 59.6% ownership. You get time for this thing. What do you think about Salah?
Salah na person will be say if you check, I tell you say for FPL I deal with numbers and stats. Since he don't enter the league, since he don't start to dey play for Liverpool, he don't they give everybody better points.
Where
you? I don't go on pick him.
Hot boy.
Why don't go on pick him? But that 13 million,
Yeah.
though, I feel say we fit don't do Salah for 12.5.
Well, no worry. That 13 million, they're alright.
He alright.
Yeah, he alright. What
No
time?
touch him.
What time? Because I would say they go increase now past 13 million. It will be consistent.
But share you feel
Now they call and goats.
But share you feel say now we be say Salah they play with new forward in the sense that he no get money, he no get Femio. Now we get
Diaz
and Nunes.
Yeah.
You feel say if they give us that same performance,
Yes.
we give us last season.
Yes, if
you
it,
feel
I
say na Suleiman.
I feel say no matter waiting, the whole body not in the top Salah now. See community sheet now, he get two attacking returns, one assist and one penalty win score. And they also do on penalty duties. So if it is not debatable. Say no worry, Salah, no worry, sure, it's too sure. And that person way too sure again. Where I feel say too sure. Arnold. Okay, you say if they fit, you go let's they fit now.
Janet doesn't go always be fit. Yeah.
Arnold now that person again cross and inshallah 59%. 7.5 million. I actually said this guy going to 8 million. I no go lie. Last season I think it was 7 million or so last season, and now it's 7.5 million. I'm like, but the kind of returns when he gets,
but you
looks
know,
like a big bargain, man.
The only reason why I go bargain on Arnold say this season you go actually give person better point in terms of assists. If you look for clean sheets, no worry yourself. I'm not sure say you go see.
Yeah.
But you see that assist in the sense that they don't go carry better striker which shows saying they deadly. And you don't see this boy if you cross. You cross now one take.
More.
And they don't carry person where Sabi use head.
I still even Sabi score.
He
Don't
Sabi
forget saying he
score
scores 60 for
shots.
community shield.
Yeah,
Brilliant
exactly.
goal again.
And you can Sabi play free kick again.
More.
So
now must get
actually, I did just like what you said. That 7.5 million. I feel say it's supposed it go dey expensive past 7.5 million.
Exactly.
For the past 2 seasons, in don't they deliver at a very high peak.
Exactly. More move on to the guy who I know say you won't talk about since I know say na bad belly you won't do.
No be bad.
Olin Bro Haaland for 11.5 million is the 4th most selected player with 47.4% ownership. It was probably higher than this, but after that community shield performance, I didn't say many people don't go come out for your team. Oh, year of little faith.
Why you still leave him for your own team?
I needed my team because he
Why
shot
you
for
still
me.
leave him after that kind of performance?
He
for
shot for
community shield?
me. He didn't even for that community shield, right?
You saw the sitter. You saw that sitter. Empty net.
Everybody they miss.
Not that kind of thing for a player like Haaland.
Don't worry. Now para and goes para. This guy get big mentality. I pity you in the face. In the face West Ham. I think in the second game against. I don't even forget, probably Bournemouth or something. And he showed me, say, for those 2 games, he go definitely.
Do you know the
score.
only problem why I get with Haaland now? Say, for now, Haaland no be player. Why would I get for my team? For now, I feel say Man City went a whole season without a striker.
Yeah.
And they won the league. Why you feel say striker and Haaland will come enter that team? The whole team go suddenly they play for him. If you see that community shield against Liverpool, a lot of beautiful runs from Haaland, where player like De Bruyne naturally supposed to pick him up, but their instinct every time for Man City, anytime they get into the final third, now to shoot and score because they play without striker. I feel say Haaland go first get like some rough starts. He go they score, but those hat-trick, those brace, forget them. 1-1 goal, link up play, yes, but that man point will go reward me for 11.5 million. I'm not sure say Haaland go give me.
Haaland no go they play Liverpool every week. You get weeks when you go play Bournemouth, when you go play Fulham, when you go play Arati, when you go play teams where be customer dada, and they go even get a pack in hat-trick. Now only 2 times in they play Liverpool a season.
But now the team we talk about.
No worry, no worry yourself.
More
sharply wrong go last person.
I get surprised say Nunes
45.1%. For 7 million, Cancelo another good attacking fullback with this, and just like Arnold, he also they get mad attacking returns. So I believe so if you agree, why we understand why Cancelo too go there among the top 5.
Yeah, he had a good season.
We more quickly go the next 3 players where every manager must get. I people don't sharply go cook. They don't cook. These 3 players who even you know Sabi anything, if you don't know any player name, just look red with the right LFC on top, look blue with the right Etihad on top, and look this one with this red with the right.
You know what call him red before?
Just look those things. Go find identity for FPL. Make sure say you see these 3 players. Make sure you put them for your team. Salah 13 million.
Sure,
What do you
banker.
think?
I no get. Wetin I want think. Wetin I want think.
I mean, they play their first match now against Fulham.
Have you?
They just come from relegation.
Have you seen Salah playing against all those teams? Have you seen them? This is hat trick. This is hat trick. I pity the team. Now only if you just want this selfless, you won't make Nunes self score, so you self take.
Second person, Joao Cancelo for 7 million. Yeah.
Joao Cancelo, man, no like give you. I think I'm very well. But I know say FPN about say
They play West Ham.
Yeah, I know say FPN about say come on your biases. Though.
Yeah.
But you pardon me, Reece James get a long season because of injury. But he come back, still give us what we want.
Yeah.
In terms of assist. And you see, say towards the end of last season, Reece James they knock better goal, they score like striker.
Yeah.
I replace him with Reece James. So now James, I feel say that
For
player.
me anyway, I feel say if we no one look about the fact say we no one put too many players from one team, I feel say I go replace them with Trent. Because it just too sure, like Trent Arnold, it's too sure.
That assist sure
It's
for
too sure. Assist go.
I think
Attacking returns too
I'm
sure.
not supposed they
But
on top this world.
if na Cancelo you leave, no wahala. I mean Cancelo too na very, very good, attacking player. The last person that everybody used to say about the way Arsenal fans don't put their hope is their Jesus. And they play Crystal Palace away. Very tricky tie. I mean, and then they start Premier League. And then they start the league on Friday. And what do you think?
Arsenal go score. If you look
London
Crystal
derby.
Palace, Crystal Palace no be team where they keep clean sheet, no be team where they coordinated for back.
Yeah.
You get Arsenal go score. But in terms of starting the season with Gabriel Jesus away to Crystal Palace, I don't think that is it. In this, I don't think Gabriel Jesus will reward you for your 8 million. And I'm not sure say now that player where you must get. No disrespect to Arsenal and Arsenal fans. Arsenal they get good preseason. In fact, if you know very Arsenal they like to the top season for beginning. They like to the top the league for beginning of season. So you get, but my question is still consistency. I no want keep him for 2 weeks. May I can't sell him. May I can't take all the points where you don't give me. May I take him.
Arsenal fans, obviously now you're looking face where in case Nigerian was straight.
I don't tell you. Nah,
in case Nigerian was straight because they talk say with all due respect, as in they disrespecting her with all due respect. But no wahala. You don't talk that one. We don't say the 3 players who believe say every manager must get with this. Now before we move to our captain picks, don't forget saying this is still Fantasy Premier League with the Republicans. My name is Olamide and I did here with Dio. Yeah. And for this place now, we'll go tell you, or we'll try pick. I will ask you Dio now, say which person you will give that your captain armband. Who will be your skipper this week?
Nah, Salah.
I
don't tell you say I be soccer for Salah for this FPL. I know they think him.
Everybody want die for Salah.
I know you know who they follow play. They play with Fulham. But Salah, I take God beg you.
Now listen to me. Say we are here to give you tips, right? And the thing we say, in as much as they get 1 or 2 doubts, you want from saying that you smart pass, and if you say, I no go with Salah, I'll go with somebody else. I don't want follow the crowd. I want do on my own. You won't be alone. You won't be alone now. This is not your cool song with this.
Look for this way.
Nobody get to have a competition. Almost Salah
for this way.
No, see, Salah in first few features they're very, 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 very favorable. He showed me he has not disappointed. And I'm not sure he's ready to disappoint at this point. Especially this time where he get point to prove in the sense that money don't come out. And he's taking up more roles now. He go want me in team. And Liverpool, given this how they take lose league last season, final day, by slight margin, they take lose league. Against Madrid too for Champions League, slight margin, they take lose league. So Salah is on the mission.
And if you see Salah, they take starts in season. Salah they start season in a way we
say
if he score hat-trick brace.
First to reach 10 goals.
So if once he can't reach that 10 goals, 15 goals, other attackers will come try to catch up. So towards the ending of season, we just come the lesson. He don't collect golden boots. That's what they do.
That's so Salah they do. And again, we don't tell you say if not anything, there's anything you're going to do right this week, make sure say Salah now your captain. Don't worry, next week when we'll go look back and we'll talk whether we actually make the right decision. But we don't force you to pick Salah. If you feel say that person, let us know in the comment section. And Dio, Nadia, we go pack our teams, begin to come out for this place. We don't try. Thank you very much. I did happy say you there. And hopefully we're going to do more and more of this season. Don't forget to join our league, FPL by Football Republic. Sorry, FPL by Football Republic 3.0. Now the third season be this, and at the call to join the league be this. More they look ourselves, more they look who better pass, more they see the top table, and who be the relegation guys. We know too sabi. No worry, no beating anything now.
Relegation safe. Later.
last. Don't forget now the Fantasy Premier League with the Republicans. And my name now Olamide.
And my name now Dayo.
Thank you very much. We will see you again next week. God bless you. See you.